Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Was impressive. Match that. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that's well seen too. It could be in here. He's found some big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Merino. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Aim forwards. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Nice physical challenge.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Throw it. Williams. And he's straight offside. Muslera, long ball by the goalkeeper. Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Nico Williams, now he's off and running. De La Cruz. Thinks one through. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri moved on forwards. That's a throw. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! Oliveira, gently done. Yamal. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Araujo getting this one clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a corner kick. And the shot! Goal! Spain! First blood drawn. Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Llorente. Laporte. Pau Kubasi, he's gone direct here. Araujo, lofted upfield. Pau Kubasi gets it away. Defending of the desperate variety. Laporte. Uruguay, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And he's managed to get free. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ball's gone out of play. Williams' cross. Jimenez, a real chance! Ugarte clears it away. Meri, and a chance! There's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Darwin. Nunez tries to dink it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Wins the duel this time. Araujo, early ball out from the back. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Uruguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out to the right. He steps in and that's the end of that. Cucurella, it's a sharp pass. Ugarte. And it's Valverde.
Pau Cubarsí? Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Valverde. That's a throw. Laporte. Uruguay still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Araujo. Valverde. Jimenez shifted upfield. Laporte played out towards the right wing. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oyarzabal. Merino. Nico Williams. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Llorente. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
Uruguay are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oyarzabal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Torres. De la Cruz. And it's played forward. Laporte getting this one clear.
Uruguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cuts out the pass. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams. Cross in, looks bullish header! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oliveira, aim forwards. Nunez! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Rodri. Uruguay are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
De la Cruz. Yamal has created one goal already. Laporte. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Kubasi. Laporte. Long ball looking to counter. Oliveira gets over and intercepts. That's been drilled forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Raya sends that a long way.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management for you.
And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a